Hi Pisces, and welcome to your August 2020 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to talk to you about the energy coming in for your sign in the month of August. Thank you guys so much for dropping by and checking out the video. I'm here to really just give some nice, tranquil, healing space for Pisces, as I think your energy is really in need of some more tranquility and more, discovery of what you're striving for, what you're looking for. It feels like you've had to maybe operate outside of your comfort zone or operate outside of where you wanted to see yourself. And August is really coming in to highlight that and highlight any potential issues that need to be worked through. So right as you're coming into August, intuitively, I'm feeling that what your heart needs or what you feel is a need or a necessity for your continued work in your life is becoming more, it's becoming less reliant on other people and more dependent on you. So Pisces has been very connected to other people this year. It has felt to me that if you have a lot of Pisces, that the more Pisces you have, basically, the more people that have needed you to feel comfortable. So it feels like Pisces has really had to serve a lot of roles for a lot of people. And now as you get to August, it's going to become clear who deserves that and who doesn't in your life, because it feels like Pisces is always having, maybe one or two people in their lives that are just taking and taking and taking. And, what are you giving back to yourself to recharge? And what are you getting back from relationships? So it feels like a month that does deal a lot with relationships for you guys. Having Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands coming in, it feels like there are certain relationships that are requiring way too much work, and it might be indicated that there is a distancing or a moving away from anybody or anything that is, too much hassle with no return. So this time of the year where we're in Leo season and strong Capricorn energy as well with the Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, for Pisces, it's actually forming a bit of a yod energy as Pisces forms the final yod aspect between Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and then the Sun in Leo. So there is a almost divine sense of integration that you're having here. You can have visions or flashes of what is the most dignified aspect of your life, or where your energy being placed would bring about the most dignified experience. So don't be afraid of that here, Pisces. Like if you suddenly get a flash of yourself in a different situation or a different path or a different motivation, that is not something to be feared. That is something to be honored for you now. Because for some reason it does feel like Pisces really wants stability and security, even more so than they perhaps want purpose or motivation, because you guys have finally kind of gotten into some amount of predictability, I think. But with that, as your immutable sign, always once you get firmly set in one place, it will quite immediately start changing. So I think that you just have to move with that flow right now and find out the way that you can ride this wave in the most benevolent way. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in your reading, okay? Eight of Wands, which is like a minor arcana Wheel of Fortune. So something is good luck for you this month. There is a sense of good luck, of good fortune, of making the choice that is most prosperous and benevolent for you. So understanding that, why not move a few things off of your plate? You've got Ten of Wands and Three of Swords, so that something is way too emotionally expensive this month, and I think that Pisces really has to move into a much more accountable place where, and when I say accountable, I mean really keeping track of how much it takes to support this person in your life, how much it takes to always be at the beckoning call of another person, and how else might you like to use that energy? You have Three of Cups and Knight of Cups too. So that to me is also saying that your support network or your group of friends and acquaintances is not maybe doing you wonderfully right now. There could be like a secret or some amount of gossip or some amount of something that you're unaware of that's just not great. So try to watch out for investing a lot of energy into people that you know but don't know very well. Also, I would say that your creative potential is skyrocketing this month, so try to focus some energy as well into understanding your next level, okay? Understanding your next place. How am I taking this business or this relationship or this education to another level? You can really learn a lot this month. It's a very intelligent month for Pisces as well. So thinking about what you can do to meet that halfway to really facilitate education. So maybe signing up for like online classes or something, or coursework or tutorials to become more and more intelligent feels very supported for Pisces right now. I would also say that it's somewhat supported to bury yourself in things that you really enjoy. So becoming more passionate about a certain goal or project. The Ten of Wands energy is giving me a bit of a different impression than it usually does. On one hand, a lot of you need to get some things off of your plate and not overexhaust yourself or burn yourself out with things. But then I feel that there are also a group of Pisces that are just like waiting to find the next thing that they love, really on the lookout for something to really invest a lot of time, love, and energy into. So sometimes Ten of Wands is not always negative. Sometimes people really love to be so invested. It just depends on what we're investing that energy into. Sometimes it always gives back, and other times it's not so giving. So just having the discernment to understand what is returning your time investment is very empowering this month. Anyway, Pisces, let's talk about the week to week, and we'll see what else is coming up for you. So in the first week of August, you have Three of Swords rooted down by Three of Cups. So 2 threes. 3 in the tarot, to me, is about complexities. It is about many different moving parts. It is about strong relationship ties that bind. So anything around that is going to be very emphasized there. Any like binding relationships in your life will be front and center. And be careful of the contracts that you're signing up for in the first week. There could be people who don't know you that well who want a lot from you, or people who want to really elevate their relationship with you. Also, the Three of Swords can always be indicative of, pain with love too. So having a breakup or having your expectations fall flat with a person that you're invested in is possible. And it's possible for everybody right now. So if you do have that, how can you, as quickly as possible, find the motivation behind it? The universe is always motivating us, with anything that deals with being taken advantage of or betrayed or heartbreak. There's always a gift in that from the universe that motivates us. So that's what your first week of August is all about. Some of you are also making good new platonic friendships as well after the loss of a stronger love relationship. Also, some of you might feel that you're losing friends, or that your platonic relationships are not being there for you, is one or the other. So ultimately, look more towards knowledge, I would say, for Pisces. It's more, even though relationships are significant this month, knowledge and intelligence and learning feels to be much more empowering for you. Week number 2, you have Knight of Cups rooted down by Ten of Wands. So it can be exhausting to keep secrets. It can be exhausting to continue on with not feeling like you can be authentic, or not feeling like your speech is very liberating or something. It feels like somebody wants you to keep a secret, or somebody wants you to carry their burdens for them, keeping a secret, something like that with Knight of Cups and Ten of Wands. Also, just your job might really take an emotional tone, so whatever your work is consisting of right now, there might be more emotional people. There might be, things relating to the economy, or relating to COVID, where people are like, what are we going to do? How are we going to do these payrolls? Something like that, where it takes a more emotional tone. So if you have that, I would say that your energy is perfect for that. Okay, you are sometimes exactly what people need when they're feeling afraid or worried or strained in some way. Pisces is a very healing, rejuvenating energy. So I think that you can gain a lot of great karma by calming people and by assuring people that things will be okay. Watch out for being a presence that is like fueling the fire, being like, oh my God, what are we going to do? I have no clue. Yeah, this is awful. Anything like that. It does feel like Pisces really needs to take an optimistic tone if they can, because you can be like the one person who's hopeful or the one person who actually motivates the group to overcome a challenge. Or you can also be like the sinking foot, like the one person that just pulls it down. You have a lot of power right now, Pisces. So by choosing optimism or choosing strength for other people, you will really change your life in a positive way too. Week number 3, Wheel of Fortune rooted down by Page of Pentacles. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. So Wheel of Fortune upright is about good luck, optimism, good karma, benevolence, abundance, and prosperity. And Page of Pentacles reading that down says that there could be promotions just through your motivation or just through your ability to cheer on other people or be hopeful. It feels so valuable. It's almost like just your demeanor or your outlook is more valuable in the workplace or in your family life than what you're actually putting in or the work that you're actually doing. So it's a good food for thought. It's a good little secret for Pisces to know that it's all in the demeanor and it's all in the representation of possibility. Okay, how is possibility being represented in your life? This is a great thing for Pisces right now, in the sense that the conceptual idea of what a possibility is or what is plausible or what could happen in your life becomes a doorway to the manifestation of that. So the 3rd week of August will really be the deciding time for that. So yeah, you can go a lot higher than you expect. It's kind of one of the times actually for Pisces where you make way more progress than you ever thought you could, if you want to, or you at least are preparing to step on that path. Week number 4, you have 8 of Cups rooted down by 8 of Wands. So 2 8s. I like that. Starting out with 2 3s and ending with 2 8s. So big change, big transition for you this month. 8 in the tarot is all about changes. It's all about upward mobility and the transformations that we see as we finish or prepare to finish certain things. So with 8 of Cups, it's about knowing that you have established a lot and knowing that you have gained a lot, but understanding also that it's a fraction of your potential as a person. So knowing even though that you have stability, you walk towards higher potential and do, unfortunately, leave that previous spectrum behind. 8 of Wands is similar in the sense that you have motivated enough and you have found enough desire that the universe gives you everything that you need in Windfall to culminate, all right? And 8 of Wands does eventually lead to 10 of Wands, which you also have in your reading. So the moral of 8 of Wands is always about how do we then carry all of that we are gifted. Windfall is tricky like that because it seems always good. We get the huge inheritance, or we win the lottery, or we, are proposed to by that extremely affluent and respectful person. These things always at first feel to be like blessings or great things, but they come with a lot of context, as we see then in the 10 of Wands. So in the 4th week, it's hard for me even to communicate the potential that you're working with there, okay? And moving into Virgo season as well, that is your opposite sign, so it's going to really activate you strongly. The potential that you have in the 4th week is leaps and bounds high. It's incredible, Pisces. So what do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to be? Are you satisfied with what's here? On one hand, that's important to think about, but on the other hand, there's going to be some kind of talent, I feel also, that you work on or sculpt during that time that also changes the idea of what you're striving towards every day. So just keep yourself fixated on what feels good, what gives you a return on investment. So maybe not even just what feels good, but what without a question is not a waste of time. Okay, and it's that simple. Anyway, Pisces, what an incredible reading and incredible energies coming up for you in this month of August. I so hope that you're going to be doing well, especially getting into Virgo season. I think you guys are going to flourish. But I am going to be putting together an extended reading over on Patreon. If you would like to get more insight, I'm going to do a central theme and 2 supporting themes, and we'll see what's coming up for you. As always, your likes, comments, and subscribes here on YouTube make my day, and I will be so happy to see you over on Patreon as well, which I will link below, as well as in the center of the video now. Thank you so much, Pisces. We'll be talking soon. Bye.